It's snowing, 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 it's snowing. Ta-da! Yoga mat. And I got our new home. Good morning. It's 12. Is it 12 together? Is it 1? Who knows? I'm trying to write a letter to my friend, and he's come in from outside where there is ice and snow, and he's put like dirt all over my paper, but I've already written the first line of the letter, so I've sent the person whose letter it is, I just sent them a message with him sat on the paper. They don't know that they're getting a letter and card, so hopefully it'll be a little boost, won't it? But starting a day with Christmas trees, Christmas colouring books, toys, a blanket of course, here it is, Christmas pyjamas. Yeah, and then I've got some post to open later. I'm going to open that on camera, so I'll show you that in a bit. Good morning. Merry December 9th. Christmas cat. No, don't steal the letter again. Okay, it's good enough. It's snowing, 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 it's snowing. It's snowing. Can you see it? Hey, break. He made a pumpkin pie, and someone in their like lab group, friendship group, is gluten intolerant, so he always makes, when he always bakes, and he always bakes it gluten free, and oh my goodness, his bakes are the best bakes I've had. His pumpkin pie is miles better than mine. It's made with rice flour and coconut flour, so as in the pastry, so it tastes absolutely lush. So he's gone off there. A couple of his friends came and picked him up because you can't walk. It's only like a 15-minute walk, but can't walk all that way in the snow carrying a pumpkin pie and a present because they do Secret Santa. But anyway, Ben did another pumpkin pie for us, so yes. And my dad bought me some gluten-free bread and some gluten-free carbs. I asked for soda bread because gluten-free bread tastes a bit. I asked for soda bread specifically because I like soda bread, and he's bought me gluten-free bread, and I was like, no, I wanted soda bread, not fake bread. It's like the difference between having a mushroom and avocado burger versus a corn burger. Like, I don't want the fake meat, I want the alternative, but whatever. I'm going to try that in a bit. I'm going to have some toast. Might have some, I asked him to get me some chicken and vegetable broth. I said, can you get me vegetable broth or chicken broth? And he got me chicken and vegetable broth. So amazing, so I'm going to try that. See if I can have some of that. And then I'm going to open my parcels. So I'm just setting up to open all these parcels here. And I was like, oh, I've not taken my morning meds yet. So I poured myself a glass of squash, then drank it all, and I've not taken my meds. Good one, Frank. Okay, let's try again. Sit down. So, I know that I've ordered some things. I've probably not told you about it. So one of the things that I'm at Birmingham School of Acting / Royal Birmingham Conservatoire Acting, which is connected to the university, Birmingham City University. I'm going to move back a little bit for you. There we go. And they've got this IMBCU scheme, which essentially partners up with John Smith's bookstores, which is an online academic bookstore and other items shop, and you get £150 free credit to spend on whatever you want from this website. So I spent some on books, spent some on other things, so I'm going to show you what I got now as it's arrived. So iUni has very helpfully put us together a reading list, obviously, but they've done a reading list on the actual website itself. So I've just ordered some of the books that are on the reading list. They said that together all of the books come to 150 quid, but they don't. They come to way more than that. So I've not been able to get all of them, but come on. Incredible. So I've got the Uta Hagen Respect for Acting book, Freeing the Natural Voice, and then 3 of these incredible books. We've got Drama Games for Devising, Drama Games for Classrooms and Workshops, and oh, I've got 2 copies of Drama Games for Devising. Interesting. I'm gonna have to query that because I only ordered 1. That's confusing. Now this book is incredible. Augustus Bar Games for Actors and Non-Actors. Now my wonderful friend Steffi actually lent me her copy of this. This I've just seen is 2nd edition. Amazing, which I didn't know, but that's what I've got. John Smith, you're right cocked up here, aren't you? Well, I didn't pay for them. This is going to help me out with my studies and also generally overall health. Frankie, what is it, I hear you ask? Parcelled very well is what it is. This is a ridiculously big box for what it is. Ta-da! Yoga mat. And I got our new home. So this is my haul. Wait, hey, look, it's here. You want it? Yes, you do. So, I don't think I've ever really introduced you to Molly informally. Formally? Either one of them. So Molly is a tortoiseshell, which is the kind of coat that she has. She's a cat. You see her lovely little blonde paw there? That's a little quirk. You're so cute, aren't you? You're so cute. She is 20 years old. She's not got very good teeth. She just has arthritis and sensitive teeth. Oh, here we go. All she's doing is drinking water, not touching her. But yeah, she does well for a 20-year-old cat. Cats are old at about the age of 15, so she does well. Clearly she does not want the rest of the stick today. Now this happened last time I gave one. I gave one and the next day she wasn't bothered, so maybe we'll give it to her like once a week or every other day or something, because I know that she really likes them. Anyway, me and Dad are going to go out to get a prescription for my mum and then also send off that letter I was writing earlier. Yeah, that's what we're doing. When you're going out in the snow and you're ill, go wrap up. So, I've got my bag mask, hat, scarf tucked under my armpits, and a lovely coat. Good evening, good night. I feel like I'm out of breath. It's been hard. I'm glad I was at home and I have rested, but I did go out in the evening. I showed you getting all dressed up. I just went to post that letter to my friend. She lives in New Zealand, so I had to go to the post office to post it. So I went there with my dad. Came home again. Then I did some just now. So I sat on the sofa for the rest of the evening, did some colouring. Had some chicken broth, vegetable and chicken broth, with soda bread, but I couldn't manage the soda bread. I had all of the broth that I had, and then one slice of soda bread. And I'm feeling really, really sick. And I've been coughing a lot this evening. But other than that, I did some colouring, that Christmas colouring book. I was coughing loads, and I could feel like the rattle down here, like mid-lungs. Like when I go, I can feel the mucus like down here. In fact, it's right here. I can feel the rattle when I do that huffing breath. So I decided to do a bit of yoga, just upside down yoga, like downward dog, dolphin pose, just touch my toes, and then I did a handstand, to try and help that along, and then I started feeling sick, so I got some milk of magnesium, so yeah, but I'm thankful that I have spent the day at home, spent the day chilling. I'm thankful that I managed to eat some of the chicken broth. I'm thankful that I managed to drink more today, so I've been carrying a 2-litre bottle of water around with me for the last 3 days, and I finally finished it, whereas normally I would have 1.5 of those every day. And I can feel that I'm dehydrated. My lips are always dry. But I'm thankful that I managed to finish that bottle, and I'm thankful that I'm getting well underway with rehydration. I've got another bottle here with me. I'm just making myself up a cup of squash, then drinking that, so I'm not pressuring myself or anything. But I'm thankful that I'm drinking, that I'm eating, that I'm resting, that I'm breathing, and I'll see you tomorrow for more thankful thoughts. Good night.